Hey guys, Allison here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a tumbler using the Tack It method, but using CrystaLac products. So the Tack It method gained steam, I don't know, maybe like a year ago now, kind of a while ago, and people were using the Tack It over and over glue, but that can be a problem because it never fully dries. So that can cause issues with your cup fully curing and the long lastingness that you want of all these cups that you make. There are other methods you can use, like using E6000, other types of permanent glue, Mod Podge, like there's all sorts of different methods. And I just found, I was experimenting with all the different methods and I found that using Brite Tone alone was my favorite way to do it. So what I'm gonna do is take you step by step on how to make it. So you can see that rainbow effect right here with that glitter. That's because it's holographic, okay? You can use the Tack It method with any other fine glitter that you want. It's really, the whole point of it is to get it to lay like super, super flat. But the holographic just creates a really cool effect. This glitter is from Zindy.com and all of the other tools that I use will be linked down below. I hope you enjoy the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already and comment if you have any questions. Using Brite Tone to do this, but make sure I'm using an acrylic cup. You can use stainless steel. I'm going to link up in the top right corner right now how to prep an acrylic cup. I painted Totally Teal Flippin' Awesome paint on this as a base coat. I did 2 coats and it has been drying for 4 hours. So what I'm going to do is add a layer of Brite Tone to this cup, about 2 milliliters. You don't want too much, but you do want it to be a good solid coat. Once you get your cup fully covered, you're going to let it spin untouched for about 5 minutes, maybe 6, but not much more than that. You want to let it spin to dry so it's just starting to get tacky. It's hard to tell because it's clear already, so just set a timer for 5 minutes and it should be good, and it should be just getting tacky at that point. So just let it spin, and then after 5 minutes you can take it off your turner. And at this point you're going to add your glitter. I'm using Poseidon from Zindy.com. It's a holographic fine glitter, and I'm just going to sprinkle it all over the cup. It doesn't have to be a holographic glitter, it just gives a cool effect in the light, so that's why most people use holographic. It's also a cool method to apply glitter, just any fine glitter, because the whole point is to get it to lay super flat, which means you're going to need less layers of your Brite Tone to get it fully covered. So it may be a way that you could make cups a little bit faster if you like the look of them. So you're going to just sprinkle it all over the cup. Don't be worried if you see some spots that it didn't fully cover. Since it already started to dry, that's normal. Hopefully, once you start rubbing in your glitter, which you're going to do immediately after you get it fully covered, you'll see those spots sort of disappear. So you're just going to take your finger and rub your glitter nice and flat. There will be some glitter that sort of clumps up and falls off. I personally like to put my glitter away and replace my paper before too long because I don't know, I don't like to mix that, but some people do. So you're just gonna, again, rub it all around. Don't be worried if the coverage isn't great. It's not uncommon to need to do 2 coats of this method. It's totally fine if you need to do 2 coats of glitter. You'll just repeat the process. Once you get it fully rubbed in, you'll just do the process again right on top and do a second layer. If your base coat matches though, you'll have a better chance of only needing 1 coat. So you can see how it gives off some different colors in the light, which is really cool, holographic effect. But let this dry for 4 hours. I usually just let it hang dry, but you can spin whatever you want, just let it dry for 4 hours. And then after 4 hours, you're ready to start sealing up with Brite Tone. So you're, again, as always, you're gonna do thin layers. Waiting about 4 hours in between layers. You need 2 milliliters per layer. Because the glitter is super flat, you're gonna do a few less coats than you would if you did the typical application, which is a nice perk to choosing to do the Tack It method. So again, layer it up, let it dry for 4 hours, After about 4 layers, you can give it a light sand and then keep coating until it's fully smooth. Once it's fully smooth, you're ready to add your decal. I got this off of Etsy, and I can link it below. I'm using like an opal holographic vinyl that is one of my favorites. I will link that as well. But once you add your vinyl, you can either leave it, or if you want it to be fully smooth, like you can't feel the vinyl, you'll do a few more coats on top of your cup. Again, waiting at least 4 hours in between your coats. This is a thick vinyl, so it'll take quite a few coats to get it fully covered. But if you're feeling like it's getting to be a lot, after about 3 or 4 coats, you can sand it down just like right over the top of the vinyl and then keep going. So it's a super easy method that I highly recommend, especially since they look cool and you can get your cups done faster. I'm going to queue up my next video right here. Stick around and learn some more with me. Comment below if you have any questions.